we have lots of space around our chair, nothing in the way for later on when we're standing up around it. And we want to make sure we're wearing our comfortable exercise clothes. We have on some safe, appropriate footwear, and we are close by to our water bottle whenever we need a drink. As well, you know, in this class, no pressure. We can take breaks anytime we want. We know that we should not do the movement if it causes us pain though, right? And as well, if you feel something not normal, like chest pain, trouble breathing, an irregular heartbeat, feeling nauseous, feeling lightheaded, dizziness, all these things are a reminder to stop the routine altogether, okay? So keep those things in mind, and if you happen to be exercising by yourself with me this morning, it doesn't hurt to call a friend or family member and have them check in on you by phone in about an hour. And let's get started by checking our posture then. So we want to come to the front of our sturdy chair. Make sure you're using something that preferably has armrests like this one here. At the front of your chair, feet flat on the ground. Sit with your body weight equal on both sides of your hips, sitting right on those sit bones. Back nice and straight and tall. And shoulders back, relax them down. And let's get started with some deep breathing. I'll press play and we'll begin. Let's breathe in, fingers together. Inside out, breathing in all the way up. And breathing out, coming down. 2 more. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Again. I'm beginning by warming up all the body parts, starting with your neck. Let's look downwards and gently upwards for a total of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now it's time to do that turtle move where we push our head forward and backward 5 times. Use your neck and keep looking forward. Keep that chin parallel with the ground. 4. This is really important postural exercise. So we keep our head tucked in. Good. Now, right to left. Turn your head. Continue to breathe and sit tall with me. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, time to lean the head now side to side. Relax those shoulders as you breathe. 3, 4, and one more time, side to side. Lovely. Now, moving on to those shoulders, let your arms go loose. Breathe in and up as high as you can. Breathe out and down as far as you can. 3, 4, last one. Good, now time to move those shoulders around. Let's breathe in, bring your arms up. Breathe out, push them back and down. Nice big arm circle. 3, breathing in and out. 4, let that pinky finger lead the way when you go back. 5, now opposite direction, breathing in and out as you come forward and down. 2, 3, 4, and last one. You did it. Good. Now let's open the arms up wide and let's crisscross. You can speed this one up a little bit. Open and crisscross. Breathe in and out. 2, cross. 3, breathe in and out. 4, last one. Each arm on top. 5, good. Shake those shoulders up. Breathe. Now let's bring one arm up on top and one arm down low. Press back both arms. Breathe in, switching. Breathe out, pressing back. All the different things we can do with those shoulders. 3. Breathe in and out, pressing back. 4. Last one. Each arm coming up, bend down. 5. Good. Shake those shoulders out. And let's do a rotation. Coming from the shoulder, that movement all the way inward and all the way outward. 2. 3. Keep breathing with me. 4. 5. Very good. Now thumbs at your armpits and lift those elbows to shoulder height. Breathing in and out. 4. And 5. Now we row arms low and slide your elbows all the way behind your back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 3. 4. And 5. Now pause right there. Your elbows are still behind you, and we're going to straighten arms behind you. Bend the elbows and straighten. Breathe in and out. 2 more. Waking up the back upper part of your arms. Relax. Good. Shake it out. And now arms in front. Let's use those biceps. Straighten and bend your arms. Let's flip the hands over. Bend this way. And now let's do a little bit with our wrists. In circles. Breathing. Other way, 5 times. 2 and 1. Good. Now wrists back and forth. Let's straighten your arms for this one. Back and forth at the wrist with your hands. And now let's do some waves. So with the hands pointing down, wave the hands side to side. And flip your hands pointing up. Wave them side to side using those wrist joints. Good. Now fists and open wide. Fists open. 3, 4, 5. Wide fingers. Fingers together. Wide together. Now let's take that thumb and touch each finger one at a time as fast as you can. And now let's try taking each finger and touching the pads of our palm. So thumb touching the pad, the first finger touching the pads of your hand, middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. One more time. Good. Relax those arms and moving on to your trunk now. Let's reach towards the ground on one end and reach towards the ground on the other end. Make sure you only bend to the sides for this one, not forward, just to the side. Breathe in and out as you do a little bend. 3, breathe in and out. 4, we're using these muscles on the sides to pull you back up straight and tall. 5, good. Now let's put our arms out in front and let's have wide legs. Let's breathe in first. Clasping your hands together as you breathe out, let's turn to the right. Breathe in and breathe out, let's turn to the left. Upper body is turning and hips are staying in place. 2, breathing in and out. Breathe in and out. 3, you got it. 4, and last one, we go side to side, set upper body. 5, good job. Now, let's put our hands across our chest. We're gonna do some leaning back, breathing in, keep your back straight. Pull up with your stomach muscles, then lean forward, and keeping the back straight, we pull up with our back muscles. So breathing in, and out. We hinge from the hips. We keep that back as straight as we can, okay? 3. Breathing in and out. And last one, back and forth. Good. Let's do some trunk circles now. So we go forward, we go to the side, the back, the side, front, around with your upper body in a circle from your hips. We're using those postural muscles that help stabilize us in our core when we're sitting up. And we'll just go one more time around this direction, taking your time. And we'll switch now. Slowly, front to side, to back, to side, to front. Feel that body weight shift in your pelvis from all the different sides. Coming to the front again. 3 more. Breathing. And one more time. Around we go. Good. Now we'll do some arching and some rounding of our back. So press your shoulders, your hips back, and your chin up slightly. Feel an inward curve of your low back. Breathing in, then chin down to chest and round your back, pulling your belly button inward, your shoulders forward, and your chin to the chest. Let's breathe in, arching. And let's breathe out, rounding. 3 more. Feel that inward curve. And feel the outward curve of your back. And last one. Arching. And rounding. Good. Now let's do some reaching. Reaching to the side. Right arm. Reach. Notice that opposite hip comes up. And the left side, opposite hip comes up. Off of the chair. Reach to the right. Reach to the left. Breathing. 3. 2 more each side. 4. And last one, right and left. Good. Now let's do some with our backs. So wide legs, and we're going to lean forward, and we're going to reach towards the ground with one arm. Lean forward, reach towards the ground with the other. We're folding at the hips, remember, not rounding the back, just bending from those hips. And we'll do 2 more times each arm, and then we'll move on to that lower body. And last one. Good. Now, let's lift those knees one at a time. Please sit nice and tall and breathe. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. Now, after this one, it's out to the side. Keep that foot under your knee when you open and close. Open and close. 2. Open, close. Sitting tall and breathing. 3. 4. And last one each leg. Now we're going to make that hip turn inward and outward. So try your right foot, baby toe touching the ground, and your big toe touching the ground. This turns your leg outward from your hip and inward from your hip. 3 more. Keep breathing. And last one, little toe, big toe. Let's do it with our left leg now. Little toe, big toe, gently. 3 more. Turning your hip outward and turning your hip inward. Little toe and big toe. Last one. Good. Now let's straighten and bend one leg at a time. Toe points up, straighten and bend. Breathing. 2. Straighten and bend. 3, 4, and last one each leg. Good work. Now sit tall, lift those heels up and down. Squeeze those calf muscles. Slide the feet forward. Let's get tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Lift the toes as high as they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now feet together. We're going to walk our feet out to the side and back in using our ankles. The toes come out, heels come out. Toes, heels. Coming back in, heels. Toes come in, heels, and toes. 4 more times. Outwards with the heels and toes. And inward with the heels and toes. 3 more. It's great for your ankle mobility. And last 2. Out with the toes. Heels, walk those feet. Outward and inward. And last one. Out, 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 out. In, 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 in. Now let's lift up our right foot. Toes towards you and away. Breathing. Left foot, same thing. Lift and toes towards you and away. Now right foot again. Let's make 5 circles. One direction with your foot. And switch now. 5 the other way. Left leg, same thing now. Around with your foot. Breathing. And the other direction. Very good. We're all warmed up. Let's breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Time to start with our stand-up. I'm going to turn my chair just 1 moment. And remember to always come to the front of your chair before you stand up from anything. We want to slide those foot back, heels on the ground, space between your legs. Use however much arm support you feel you need, but give yourself a challenge as best you can. And always lean forward with your body weight before you push up. So your hips are the place you're hinging from. Notice my back stays straight, and I'm just bending from those hips. Now let's push up nice and tall. Shoulders are back. Show me that nice posture of yours. Coming down slowly. Bend the knees, hips go back, slowly lower. Let's try doing 4 more today. Lean, breathe, and push up tall. Shoulders back and down. Breathe. Slowly on the way down, getting into a squatting position. Remember, just like a squat on the way down. And come on up again when you're ready. Remember, if you need a little more arm support, it's okay. If you could use a little more challenge, go ahead and challenge yourself by having your arms even in these positions. Let's do a lean and a push again, nice and tall. Slowly coming down, you're doing great. Just 2 more to go. Remember, we want to take it slow on the way down. We don't want to flop into our chair. We want to make sure that we're using those leg muscles as we descend or when we get up. 2 more. Let's lean and push tall. Thumbs pointing to the sides always helps your posture. Breathe. And slowly as you come down, bend the knees, hips go back. Very good. We'll just do 1 more now, and we'll take our time. Lean, push, tall. Very good, everyone. Make sure you're feeling good on your feet right now. If you have any lightheadedness or dizziness, just have a seat for a little while, okay? If you feel well, then let's turn. We always want to turn and walk to the back of the chair. You can hold on to the armrest if you need the support, and we'll go to the back of the chair. Now let's get started with some balance exercises. thing we're going to do here today is a leg swing. So for this one, we need to have the chair turned to the side. And you can hold it with one hand, but however, if you need a second chair on your other side to hold on to, feel free to get one or use a table that's sturdy, a wall, or a countertop. So we're standing with the chair on our side because we're going to do a leg swing, and we need lots of room in front of us and in back of us. Okay, so let's hold on to the chair with one of our arms. And we're going to take let's start with our right leg, and we're going to swing it forward and swing it backward. Now, if you need a little bit more stability, you can start by placing your heel on the ground and your toe on the ground. Okay, so you can start off with that if you like, and keep looking forward, and we're going to try swinging the leg. So lifting it up, swinging it forward, and swinging it backward. And while we're doing our leg swings, try reducing that amount we're holding onto the chair, okay? So I'll turn my chair now so that you can see me holding on to my chair. And now that you know what I'm doing with my leg from the side, from the front, I'm swinging it forward, swinging it back, forward, and back. Okay, so let's have our eyes looking straight ahead and try reducing gently and slowly that amount of pressure. Holding onto the chair if you feel comfortable. You don't have to, but if you want to give yourself a bit of a challenge, go from the whole hand holding that backrest to just the palm on the chair's backrest to maybe just the fingertips. Keep swinging your legs slowly and maybe just one or two fingertips. Keep looking straight ahead. Keep your stomach muscles nice and tight. Maybe you can try one or two fingertips. If it feels comfortable, you don't have to. And of course, the goal of these balance exercises is to do it with as little hand support as you feel comfortable challenging yourself, but safely. So if you do lift your hand up, always have your hand close to that backrest. Let's give our other leg a rest now. Wow, that one works hard when you're standing on it, doesn't it? Now let's switch. So we're going to try swinging our left leg this time. And you can still hold onto your chair with your whole hand to start and see how you feel once you're swinging it. So let's stand on the right leg and swing your left leg this time. You can start with your heel and your toe touching the ground. And if you prefer, you can keep the heel and the toe touching. If you feel that you can have the challenge of lifting your leg as you swing it, go ahead and give that a try. Gently and slowly, forward and backward, with your leg swings, looking forward, standing tall, and try reducing down to the palms, perhaps. Breathe with me. Perhaps down to the fingertips. Continue to breathe, looking forward, standing tall, and concentrating. Perhaps the fingertips can go to one or two. Up to you, no pressure. Just practice at whatever level you're comfortable with. It still gives you a little bit of a challenge for the balance. And of course, the hovering comes last. And if you need to put your hand down like I just did, that's okay. You just restart. Keep looking forward and breathing. Good job. Give that right leg a rest. Shake it out. Now we're going to move on to some reaching. Reaching is very important. You know, we use our arms. We reach all over the place in our everyday lives. And so it's good to practice for our balance too, because oftentimes we move the center of our gravity when we're reaching. So let's start with the chair in front. Let's start with our forward reaches. We're quite used to these ones. Wide legs, so you're stable. And we'll have our right arm in front. And let's reach forward, making sure you're pressing your hips back, okay? So from the side, remember, those hips have to move back. When you reach forward, counterbalance the forward motion of your upper body, okay? The hips move back to balance you out. Now let's try with our left arm. Reach forward. And let's try with both arms, if you feel comfortable, okay? If you'd rather just one, that's okay too. And reach forward. Now we're gonna practice reaching forward with some movement, some weight lifting. So for this one, we're gonna stagger our feet. We're gonna have the space between the legs with your right foot in front and your left foot to the back. Remember how we rock forward and we lift up our back heel? That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna reach forward. Okay, let's try a couple more of those. Rocking forward and reaching. Try to have a little left hand support on your chair if you're comfortable. When you reach with your right arm, you're rocking forward. Right foot's in front, reach with the right arm. Good. Now let's switch the leg. Forward reach with the weight shift. Now we're reaching with the left arm and the left leg is in front. Have the space between your feet. And we reach forward, the back heel comes up. Reach forward with the left arm. We're moving forward as we reach. Try to reduce that hand support if you feel comfortable. And let's do one more of those. Good. Now we're gonna have our feet wide apart. And we're gonna do some overhead reaching, reaching above our head. So I'm gonna turn my chair so I can face you. And let's have those wide legs. And this time we're gonna reach up high. So let's keep our feet flat on the ground to begin with. And reach up with one arm as high as you can. Reach. And reach up with your other arm as high as you can. Try not to hold the chair if you can. If you need a little support, use however much you need. Okay, reaching up. Let's try looking up as we reach. One arm at a time. Good. Now, we can hold on to our chair to begin with this one, and we're gonna lift up our heels a little bit as if we have to reach a little bit higher. Okay, so take your right arm, and when you reach up, lift those heels, holding onto your chair. Now let's try it with our left arm. Hold your chair with your right hand and reach up with the left arm, lifting your heels. Reach. Let's do that again, each arm. You can hold your chair. And if you feel you could use a little less support on the chair to hold, you can give it a try, maybe just the palms. You could give it a try, maybe just the fingertips. Make sure that you have your feet lifting the heels as you reach. Reach. We'll do that one more time. Each arm. Reach. Good. And also a lot of times we need to reach down low to pick something up, right? Off the ground. It's always a good idea to practice a squat when you're reaching up or when you're reaching down low for something. If you have a sturdy piece of furniture nearby, that always helps to give you some support reaching down, because sometimes when you get into a really low squat, it's hard to get back up from, right? So if you have a sturdy chair nearby, a wall, a countertop or a table, that can sometimes be of help to use with one hand when you go to reach towards the ground for something else with your other hand. But always keep your legs wide apart. Wider the better. Squat. And bending your knees, hips go back. Make sure that you keep the back straight, even though see how my back is straight, even though I'm bending from my hip, I want to keep that back straight, okay, as much as I can, not around it. Now let's try with our opposite arm, holding the chair. We're squatting, breathing in, reaching down, and we're breathing out, pushing back up nice and tall. Let's do that again, each arm, breathing in, squatting and picking something up, breathing out and sitting up nice and tall. And there's another way that we can reach down to pick something up. There's a way we can do that with a lunge. So having your feet shoulder width apart is most important for this, okay? You always want to have those feet shoulder width apart when you get into a lunge position so that you're nice and sturdy. Once again, if you're picking something up off the ground, it can help to hold on to something sturdy as well, help you come back up. So let's step forward with our right leg, making sure to still have that distance between your legs. And as you come into a lunge, you're bending your knees, but the front knee doesn't come past those toes. And then you can help pick something up and push up through your legs. Let's step back, and let's try that with our opposite leg now, coming to the front. So I'm going to turn my chair so that I can reach with my opposite hand. And with the wide legs, step forward with your left foot this time, with the space between your legs. But then you have something to pick up off the ground. You're bending your knees, reaching down, and pushing up through those strong legs. Very good. Now let's practice some diagonal reaching. So behind your chair, we're going to take our feet, make them wide once again. And we're going to have our right arm out to the side. So the feet are wide because if we're reaching to the right, straight right, shift through our legs. Notice how our hips move over and my hand moved over. So let's try that a couple more times. From the center, we can turn our head, look where we're reaching to, and shift over and reach. Let's do that again. Shift to the right and reach. See if you can do it with a little less hand support. One more time. Good. Now to the left. Left arm out to the left. Wide legs. You're going to shift through those hips and legs to the left. And looking where you're reaching to. Couple more times. Try to use a little less hand support if you feel comfortable. And last one. Now we'll do the diagonal reaching. I think I mentioned that we were going to do that first, but we'll get to it now. So now let's take a side lunge. Take your right leg and step diagonally to the right so that the right foot's toes points in about a 2 o'clock position from where you're standing. Now we're going to bend that right knee and we're going to reach in that direction. Like that. We bend the knee and reach. Try to use a little less hand support if you feel comfortable. Breathe. Very good. One more time. Bend the knee and reach. Now come back to the center and let's try with our left foot, stepping to about a 10 o'clock position. And we're going to reach with the left arm as we bend the left knee and reach. Bend and reach. If you can try it with a little less hand support on your chair's backrest, if it feels comfortable. Good. One more time. Excellent. And we'll do one more reaching pattern behind us now. So let's have those wide legs. Take your right arm in front and slowly turn behind you. Come back to the front. And let's do that a couple more times with a little less hand support. Pretend you have something to grab behind you. Turn and reach for it. And last one. Good. Left arm, and we'll be all done with our balance today. So let's hold the chair with however much support you need. As you turn, look behind you, pretending you're going to grab something back there. 2. 3. And one more time. 4. Good work, everyone. Let's get some water. We're all done with our balance exercises for today's class. We'll come back with our weights and we'll do some strengthening in our seats, okay? Great job, everyone, for challenging yourself with some balance exercises. Now grab some water and give yourself some refreshment. How's everyone doing? You okay? I hope so. And remember, if you ever do need a break, it's okay to take one. Remember, if you feel tired at the 8th repetition, or any repetition for that matter, it's all right to take a break there. And when you get more practice, you'll be able to go a little further each time. Now let's use our weights or water bottle or soup cans, vegetable cans, or even just your body weight. And it's a great workout, okay? So let's get started by sitting at the front of our chair with our back nice and straight away from that backrest. And first one we're going to do is work the biceps and these muscles called the deltoids. So let's sit nice and tall. Let's bend our elbows in a hammer curl so the circular part comes to your shoulders. Then lift the elbows to your shoulder height. Lower them back down and straighten slowly. Breathing in and out. 1. 2. Bend, lift, down, return. 3. Bend, lift, down, return. 4. Bend, lift, down, return. 5. Keep breathing. When you bend those elbows, keep them at your side. 6. And when you lift your elbows, only to the shoulder height. 7. Keep breathing with me. In and out. 8. 9. And last one. 10. Good. Now relax your arms. Let's lift up our shoulders like we're giving them a shrug. Saying, I don't know. Keep your arms straight. 2. Breathe in and out. 3. 4. 5. Breathe in and out. 6. 7. Breathe in and out. 8. 9. Last one. And relax your arms. Place the weights on your side. Shake your shoulders out and breathe. We were just using these here muscles called your trapezius muscles. So let's shake them out a bit and breathe. Next one we're going to do is a fly. A little bit modified. So we're going to do our goalpost arms. And we're working our chest muscles when we bring the elbows and hands together and opening back up, breathing in, closing, breathing out. 2. Try to keep those elbows lifted like mine. 3. Breathing in and out. 4. 5. You're doing awesome. 6. We're almost there. Breathe in and out. 7. Last 2. Keep count with me. 9. And number 10. Very good. Relax those arms. Shake it out. Nice deep breath in and out. Now let's just use one weight. So put one weight behind you. Hold one weight with your right hand and place it outside of your left thigh. So you have a nice straight arm going across your body. Let's breathe in first. Breathe out and go up and across diagonally to the top right. Come down and across diagonally to the bottom left. Breathing in and out as you go up. Breathe in and out. 3. 4. Breathe in and out. 5. Just put that arm high as you are comfortable, okay? 6. Breathe in and out. 7. You're doing so good. Last 3. 8. Breathe in and out. 9. Last one. And 10. Nice job for those shoulders. Excellent. Let's place that weight in our left hand now, outside of your right thigh. Straight arms. Let's sit tall and take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out, up and across. 1. Breathe in, down and across. 2. 3. We'll give those shoulders a nice rest after this one. 4. 5. Breathe in and out. 6. 7. Final 3. If you can, let's go up. 8. 9. And last one. Woohoo! Good work. Take those shoulders and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's give those shoulders a rest, like I mentioned, and let's give our wrists a little workout. Very important to keep exercising these wrist muscles. So let's turn our hands and let's pretend we're riding a motorcycle. I want you to flip the hands down and up at the wrist, like you're running that motorcycle engine. 10, 9, 8. I see your knuckles, I see your fingernails. 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your arms. Place your weight on your thighs. We're going to lift up our heels 10 times. 1, 2, 3. That extra weight. 4. Getting some resistance on your legs. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's slide the toes forward and let's lift the toes. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep breathing with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to the wrist. Now this one I'm going to call flashlight because we're pretending we're having flashlights in the hand. We're shining the flashlight up and down. See? But what's actually happening at my wrist is it's going side to side like this. So if you hold your arm with the circular part facing me, and then you're just turning your hands, waving them essentially. 10, 9, getting that outward and inward motion from your wrist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Now let's use our biceps. We're going to do a little bit with our legs and our biceps at the same time. So feet together to start. We're going to curl and open the legs. Straighten, feet together. Curl, open the legs. Breathe in and out. So for this bicep curl, you keep palms facing forward and then they face your shoulders. So that's 1. Breathe in and out. 2, 3. Try to keep those stomach muscles tight. 4. And elbows at your sides when you bend. 5. Nice straight back. 6. Breathe in and out. 7. Front of your chair now. 8. Last 2. 9. And 10. Good. Now we're going to do some for the upper back part of your arm. I'm going to turn so you can see me better. One moment. Called a kickback. So what we want to do is lean forward from your head, straighten your arm, bend your elbow. Now it's pointing behind you, and then you're going to straighten the forearm. Bend the elbow, straighten the elbow. So you're keeping your upper body bent forward from your hip. 3. Breathe in and out. 4. 5. Breathe in and out. 6, 7, you'll start to feel that pretty soon. 8, in the back, upper part of your arms. 9, last one. 10, good. Now we're gonna do it with our opposite arm. You won't see mine as much, but actually I'll turn so you do. So front of your chair, lean forward, keep your back straight, straighten your other arm, bend it so the elbow points back, and now straighten that arm behind you. Bend it and straighten it. Good, breathe in and out. 3, breathe in and out. 4, 5, 6, breathe in and out. 7, 8, 9, and last one. 10, very good. Now we'll do something where I actually do want you to slide to the back of your chair for. So you can slide back for this one. And we're going to have our arms with the weights, palms facing up. And when you pull your elbows behind you in a row, I want you to lift up your feet, toes point up. So arms out straight, palms face up. Pull your elbows behind you, straighten those legs, toes up. Breathe in and out over the upper and lower body. So rest your back on the backrest for this one. 2. Breathe in and out. 3, 4. Breathe in and out. 5. Make sure you're pulling those elbows all the way behind you. 6. Toes point up. When the feet come up. 7. Almost there. Breathe in and out. 8. Working our upper back, inner thighs. 9. Last one. 10. Good. Relax your arms. Shake it out and breathe. Now come back to the front of your chair, and we'll take the weight between both of our hands, like so. And at the chest, we're going to do some leaning back and forth. So let's start with the forward lean. Let's lean forward, keeping the back straight, bending from your hips, breathing in, and pulling up with the low back muscles, breathing out. 2, wide legs, so it's easier. Breathe in and out. 3, 4, just one more weight exercise after we do the lean backs. 5, 6, breathe in and out. 7, 8, last 2, 9, pulling up from your low back, sit up nice and tall. That's 10, good. Now we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna lean back, keeping your back straight, pulling up tall with your stomach muscles. Now you can lean back to touch your backrest if you want that challenge, okay? We're using our core muscles. 3, breathing in and out. 4, keep your back straight and lift from those stomach muscles. 6, almost there. 7, 8, 9, and final 1. You did it. Good job, everyone. Last weight exercise. Let's punch forward, okay? So tuck those elbows back, weights up and down. Punch forward, weight side to side, horizontal. Breathe in and out. 2, breathe in and out. 3, 4. After that, get a nice water break. 5. We'll be all done with these weights for today. 6, breathe in and out. 8, 9, and give me that number 10. Woohoo! Good work, everyone. Let's put the weights away in a safe place and get that nice drink of water, all dessert. going to do our standing strengthening. So I'd like you to come behind your chair whenever you're ready after we have our water. And we're going to start with some push-ups onto our heels. So space between your feet, stand nice and tall, hold on to that chair. Push up 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in and out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to lift up our feet toes. A little closer to your chair. Don't press your hips back. Keep them straight. Hold on to that chair. Lift those toes. 10, 9. Keep breathing with me. 8, 7. Breathe in and out. 8. Sorry, that was 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, we're going to do some side lunges. Wide legs, nice and far apart. We're going to bend one knee and we're going to keep the other leg straight. What I want you to concentrate on is look down at your knee and check to make sure it doesn't come past your toes when you bend it. So you do push those hips back a little bit so that you don't have that knee coming past your toes. Let's breathe in and out. Side bend. In and out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and out. 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost there. 8, 9. And last one. 10. Good job. Now behind your chair, and we're going to do a little bit of tapping our right toe to the side, back in, to the back, back in. Okay? So I'll just push my chair forward a little bit here, and let's have the feet together. Stand tall, hold your chair. Right leg, tap to the side, back in, to the back, and back in. Now make sure when it taps back that you keep your knees straight, remember, right? So tap to the side with the right leg, back in, to the back with the right leg, back in. 2, breathing in and out. 3, breathe in and out. 4, breathe in and out. 5, we're going to switch. We're going to go to the left leg now, and then we'll come back to the right, the last 5, and the left, the last 5. So left leg now, tap the toe to the side, back in, to the left, the back, sorry, and back in. Left, in, back, in. Breathing in and out as you go out. That's 3. Out, in, back, in. That's 4. Keep those knees straight when you go back. 5. Good. Now switching back to the right leg. Out, in, back, in. Good. 2. Breathe in and out. 3. 4. And one more time to the right leg. Out, in, back, in. Last 5 for the left. Out, in, back, in. 2. 3. Working the side of the thighs and the hips and the backs of them. 4. And final one, side in, back in for the left leg. Excellent. Time to stretch. Nice and close to your chair. And I'll get the music changed. So we have something nice and relaxing to stretch to. Nice big step back with one of your legs. Bend the front knee, don't let it come past the toes. Back leg straight, heel on the ground. Toes point forward. Breathe. This stretches the back calf muscle, bottom lower part of your leg. Step forward, opposite leg, nice. Step again backwards, bending that front knee, back leg straight. Breathe. Good. Let's stretch the inner thighs now. You can do this behind your chair with wide legs here. I'm going to turn so you can see a bit better. Wide legs, everyone. Let's make sure we breathe in. Breathe out, bend one knee, press the hips back so the knee doesn't come past that toe. Feel the stretch in your inner thigh. Stand tall, breathe in. Breathe out, opposite now. Good. And let's take our time, have a seat, and we'll finish off with our seated stretches now. Taking a nice deep breath in the beginning and out. Now with our next stretch, let's start by turning our head to the right, hold it there and breathe. To the left. Chin down and chest, shoulders back. Right hand, left shoulder, right elbow to the left, breathing. Left hand, right shoulder, left elbow to the right, breathe. Let's relax the shoulders, lean your right ear towards your right shoulder. With your left arm, straighten it and point your fingers upward. Feel a stretch on the left side of your neck now. Left ear to left shoulder, and with your right arm, straighten it out to the side, fingers point upwards. Now for the tricep, right hand, right shoulder, lift and hold that elbow up. Breathe. And your opposite arm, same stretch. Let's stretch the chest and the biceps. Thumbs up, bring the arms behind you until you can grab the bottom of your backrest, chin up slightly, and squeeze the shoulder blades together as you breathe. Good. Wide legs, right arm up and over your head. Bring your wrist and gently tug over to the left. Breathe. And the left arm up and over your head. Hold your wrist and gently tug the arm over to the right. Breathe. Good. Feet together. Hands outside your right thigh or your right hand on your right arm rest. Sit tall and breathe in. Turn to look behind your right shoulder as you breathe. hands outside your left thigh. Left hand on your left arm rested tall. Breathe in and turn as you breathe out. Look past your left shoulder. Good. Wide legs. Let's breathe in first. Breathe out, fold from your back and reach down your legs. Keeping your head upright, breathe. And breathing in, slowly coming up. Place your hands just above your knees on your thighs, the thumbs point inwards. And we'll bring our right shoulder towards your left knee, pressing into that right thigh. Breathe. Feel a stretch in your back. And the opposite left shoulder towards your right knee. Press into that left thigh. Good. Now lift up one knee towards your chest and sit nice and tall as you breathe into the stretch for your low back. We're almost done. Thanks for hanging in there while we stretch. And your opposite leg. Deep inhale and exhales. We want to stretch the tops of our thighs, turning to the right, right foot in front, hold that back rest for support, the arm rest in front, slide your left toes back as far as they can go. Feel the stretch here and sit tall as you breathe. And to the opposite side, we're almost done. Couple more stretches. Right foot in front, hold the back rest and the arm rest in front. Slide your toes back, sit tall and breathe. Now for the hip stretch, turn slowly to the front. Place your foot on your opposite knee. If it's too much of a strain, slide it down and cross at the ankles. Sit tall and breathe into the stretch. Bending forward as exhale. Keep the head upright if it feels all right. Just further stretch your hip this way. Now let's switch opposite foot, opposite knee. Sitting tall and breathe. Just one more stretch. And that'll be for the back of our leg. So let's sit at the front of the chair, straightening that one leg. Heel touches the ground, toe points up. We sit nice and tall with the back, breathing in and out as we fold forward from the hips, keeping your head lifted. Breathe. And the opposite leg. Very important to stretch and cool down at the end of your workout. And thank you for being patient as we finished up today. Have a great rest of your day and a happy, happy weekend. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Have a good weekend.